Then they give us ER, which is equals to K, to be equals to 4.8, dielectric constant. Then they give us capacitance to be equals to 565 picofarads, which is something like saying 565 times 10 raised to the power minus 12 farad. Then we don't know the radius. But remember that since these are the things we are given, you can simply use the simplest the formula for parallel plate capacitors, which is C equals to E naught A all over D. But when dielectric is given, when dielectric other than air or vacuum, because vacuum and air, the dielectric constant is 1, so is given, we now have C to be equals to E naught ERA all over D, and C will now be equals to E naught ER. A here will be equals to pi R square. Since we are given circular plates, so that means that if we now want to do this, we now say CD will be equals to E naught ER pi R square. That is trying to get the R that we are asked for. So that this becomes R square equals to CD over E naught ER pi. So we take the square root of both sides. So R will be equals to C, and C is, from what we are given, C is 5, capacitance is 5 times 565 times 10 raised to the power minus 12, and distance is 3.4 times 10 raised to the power minus 3 all over. Permittivity of free space is constant, 8.85 times 10 raised to the power minus 12 times relative permittivity given is 4 times dielectric constant given is 4.8 times pi 22 over 7 is something that's saying 3.1429. Are you seeing it? So we'll now take the square roots. So this is what we are doing. Copy the question out. Sync with us. So now that R will be equals to, if you multiply 565 times 3.4, you get 1921. Yes, so you get 1921 times 10 raised to the power minus 12 minus 3 all over 133.5104 times 10 raised to the power minus 12. So that if you go on, R will be equals to, solving further, R will be equals to 1921 times 10 raised to the power minus 15 all over 133.5104 times 10 raised to the power minus 12. So if you divide these two, R will be equals to 14.3884 times 10, then minus 15 showing that this is division, you have minus 12, which means that R will be equals to 14.3884 times 10 raised to the power minus 15 plus 12. R is equals to 14.3884 times 10 raised to the power minus 3. R is equals to, I will always advise you so that you don't make mistake. First, punch this thing inside here. Is the sentence saying 0. As if I do 14.38 times 10 raised to the power, is the sentence saying square root of 0.01438884. Because if you don't do this thing and you carry this thing and try to square it, your calculator might misbehave. So R is equals to 0.11995. And remember that people marking your work already know what you will get when you make mistakes, so they will put those things there. So if you solve it wrongly, you will see an option, but if you solve it rightly, it's best for you. So follow my methods so that R is approximately 0.12 meter, and converting meter to centimeter is multiplying by 100, so that R is equals to 12 centimeter. So there you have it. So I will solve the fourth question and the fourth and the eighth question. So you use the fifth, sixth, and seventh as your classwork or homework. Subscribe.